State's Attorney, what is Trucy all about?
Could it all really be just a coincidence?
Coincidence? Meaning... Darren, can you make any sense of all this?
Hey, don't look at me. What do you think, Apollo?
Huh?
I mean, either Mr. Gavin's having a really bad day, or all this was planned.
You aren't thinking of what I think you're thinking. Are you, Darlene?
I am.
Ah, fuck.
Whoa. What? Hey, don't leave me in the dark with Spike here.
Name's Apollo, but yeah, I agree. Don't leave us in the dark. What are you talking about?
Haven't you noticed a connection, Apollo? A curious connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles today?
Well...
I have noticed.
You know, something was bugging me too. That keyring, and the guitar, and the body.
It's like Darren setting him up so that he become the new lead singer and stop getting hassled by Gavin.
I don't...
Because he's the killer.
Because Gavin's the killer?
No, because Darren is the killer. And the witness was the blind kid. So can we move on to the next case since I just solved it?
Oh, shit. Okay, but how did Darren escape the murder scene then?
You know how. The ladder up to the air vent.
Okay, but it's too small and somebody of that size cannot fit in there.
No, not the window. The air vent.
No, I'm also saying the air vent.
Oh. He disappeared with the help of that magician.
What magician?
The magician that showed up just randomly for a split
That yellow
second.
guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, fine.
Who's a rival of Trucy. I mean, how does Limois, whatever her name is, Limois, how does she disappear on stage and float over to a different place? Huh?
So
Maybe she's in on it.
Okay, alright.
Maybe this is a big collusion.
This is a fucking...
With the fucking blind kid with the dead bird in his hand. He's the key to all of it.
Okay. You know what? Just to humor our audience, we might as well continue.
You sold Petey to a blind kid?
No, we might as well continue to humor the audience, alright? That you clearly got everything right.
And Hifumi is behind all of it.
Fuck! Why did you say that?
And it's the air vents. It's the air filtration system that is.
I cannot believe you actually got it. When you said that like a game ago, I was like, holy shit!
I got it.
Can't wait to get to Apollo Justice.
I got it.
And that's gonna come up. Fucking.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Slow down there, Apollo. You look a wee bit dizzy.
You look a wee bit dizzy.
He's bluffing. He hasn't figured it out. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am.
Huh? Oh no, give this for the chance. Let's see your evidence of the connection. Shall we? Evidence? I better think of something pronto!
Come on, let's see it! What's the connection between all of Mr. Gavin's troubles?
What is it?
It all leads back to... Oh, we stole away the keys?
Yeah. The keys were stolen?
Okay,
The guitar?
like a bullet of love,
The
guitar up together to the sky. It's the song!
It's
Who wrote
this,
the song?
isn't it? Huh?
Who wrote the song?
Clavier wrote the song, and Lamior did the vocals.
But he stole it
He did?
from Darren.
It's this, isn't it?
A lyric sheet. Oh, I just went Scottish.
Oh god.
The
Guitar Serenade.
What's that got to do with anything?
It has everything to do with everything. So I wouldn't have believed it if the Arlene hadn't pointed it out.
What are you talking about, man? Enough with the riddles.
Oh, he's Irish. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Perhaps it means something. Don't you think, Arlene?
I do. Everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin today is predicted in the lyrics of this song. Oh. Oh, God, what's Australian?
No way.
No way.
Soul's prediction.
Steve Irwin. Look, just think about everything that's happened to Mr. Gavin. Let's list them in the order that they occurred. While reading this lyric sheet...
First, the keyring was stolen.
And not just any keyring, a heart-shaped keyring.
That's right here. When you stole away the keys, My heart held on to so tight. This is a heart holding keys.
And next, his guitar burst into flame.
Burning on in my heart. Fire burned my love away. Fire walked with me.
And then, Mr. Latouche was killed.
Like a bullet of love, fire take my life away. But that's crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like this is Ace Attorney.
So, everything that happened today here. This song predicted it all.
But perhaps it was the other way around. Huh? The criminal could have based their crime on the lyrics. Who would go through all that trouble? Someone who moves in mysterious ways, no doubt. I believe you've stumbled upon something quite vital. And quite annoying, Valine. Felix, please.
The lyrics predicting the crime. Clavier.
Seems a bit more than just a coincidence to me.
I have to agree. The K-ring, the guitar, and the murder.
The keyring might have been dropped by accident. Yet the victim was holding it. Well, they think that it was unconnected. That's true. Prosecutor Gavin's as calm and collected as ever.
So the criminal matched their actions to the lyrics. That sounds likely.
Why would anyone do that?
While we think about that, we'll get cracking on the biggest crime here. I want to talk to the Bulgarian embassy about this Mr. Latouche.
Right. Thanks, Darren.
I'll leave the pondering of mysteries to you. I'm out of here.
His hair has an erection. A foreign national.
It
Mr.
is
Latouche.
an erection.
Oh, that's killed. It seems like that would have been to be the point of all this. But they did more than that. They left us with not only a murder, but a mystery.
Mr. Gavin sure is irritable today.
Fuck! Maybe this is the real prosecutor Gavin that we don't get to see in the courtroom. I've had enough, frankly. If you find any more mysteries, do me a favor and keep them to yourselves, yeah? Yeah. I guess that's all we're going to get from Prosecutor Gavin. That leaves Lamior to question. Prosecutor Gavin, do you know where Lamior is now? Now I had to go into my dressing room with that penis. Baki Tobaye, of course. He seems rather shocked by Mr. Latouche's sudden passing. Gavinier's dressing room. Got it! Who's there? There he goes again. Who is that guy? Huh? Juicy?
You know, he did look sort of familiar.
So he is a friend of yours.
No, that's not it. Sorry, I don't remember.
Curiouser and curiouser.
I want to play that character because I'm going to do an Inigo Montoya.
I'm so sorry, but I'm playing that character. I'm so sorry. I have to play that character.
Could you do an Inigo Montoya?
It wasn't going to be like that. He was going to have a bit more of a like a gruff British accent.
He looks like Inigo Montoya.
I would tell you, we see him a bit younger, and he does not look Hispanic.
Oh,
it's just the mustache.
Well, neither is the actor who plays Inigo Montoya.
Which actually, yeah, that's a good point. But still,
what's the name? I always forget his damn name.
His name is Inigo Montoya.
No, the actor. I always forget his damn name.
I as well, because that's like the only big thing he's been in.
Well, what the fuck? I always do this.
Alright.
Ah, La Mémoire. Mandy Patinkin.
What has happened? I heard that Mr. Latouche had died. Lamia, you speak? I mean, you speak English? Yes. I was invited here from the Republic of Bulgaria, but I am not Bulgarian by birth.
But wasn't Mr. Latouche your interpreter?
Yes, well, it was Mr. Latouche's idea. He thought it would add to the mystery, you see. Your penis is also... No, Maki Tobaye is Bulgarian. He does not speak English. Now, please, tell me, what has happened to Mr. Latouche? Why did he...
Actually, Mr. Latouche was...
Susie!
Huh?
Remember what Prosecutor Gavin said? Not a word.
But Mr. Latouche is Lamoua's manager. That's not fair to her. I mean, isn't she a related party?
Precisely who Prosecutor Gavin doesn't want to alert, I suspect. All we have been told is to wait here in this room. It is very unsettling. I'm sorry, but we're trying to figure it out for ourselves. You think I could ask you some questions? Of course. I am always willing to help. She's as calm as she looked on stage. Can't put my finger on why, but I like this Lamouai. You'll be Maki.
Who does she look like? The character looks like it's like a fashion designer. You know who I'm talking about?
Paris Hilton. Heidi Klum.
Wait, am I thinking about Andy Warhol?
You think of Andy Warhol?
Are we going back to Andy Warhol? Didn't Andy Warhol look like that?
Anyway, you'll be Maki, so say some Russian gibberish.
Okay, really quick, let me look up Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol did kind of look like this.
Did he?
A little bit.
Actually, yeah. I forgot he had like that. That's right. That's like what Danny DeVito was impersonating during that episode of like he was impersonating doing like the odd episode
Andy Warhol?
of Always Sunny. Yeah, I think that's who he was impersonating.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, say some Russian.
What
is it, Maki?
Yes.
But you'd be alone.
Yes.
What seems to be the problem? Maki, he is not good around strangers. He wishes to go out for a breath of fresh air. Would that be alright? Sure, of course.
Wait a minute, this isn't the same room the murder happened in, right?
No, this is Gavin's
Okay.
room. Very well. What is it you wish to ask me about? My badge. Would you mind taking a look at this, Lamouai? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I wish I could help you. Don't worry about it. It's only one of the most pleasant refusals I've had. The Republic of Bulgaria. That's in Northern Europe, right?
I never even heard of it.
I started out singing in a restaurant, and the producer called me. Before I knew it, here I am.
Don't say. You know, my daddy plays piano in a restaurant.
Producers tend to look for talent, you see. Lamouai, you're not from Bulgaria originally. Were you born here? Well... Oh, is that supposed to be a secret?
Image is everything when you're a star. I know a bit about that, of course.
Yes, it is something like this. A contract, you might say. I'm also not to speak anything but Bulgarian in public. Image is important, I guess.
She's not all image, though. Her songs are lovely. A real landscape painter in sound.
Painter in what?
She travels the world, turning the sight she sees into music. That's the secret to your music's beauty, right?
You're very perceptive.
Oh, I use your songs all the time in my stage act. I don't have to pay royalties for that, do I?
Stop while you're ahead, Trucy! Hold on a second, what the fuck is this? This landscape painter in sound, too, is an image. Yet without it, my songs would not be so widely heard.
They even call you the siren of the ballad, right?
Yes, in Bulgarian, Lamouai, it means the siren. I fear that perhaps already I am not the siren I once was.
Your penis, Maki, was it? He's cute, like a porcelain doll.
He's very European. What do you mean by that? I met him while singing in restaurants in Bulgaria. He is an orphan, yet his playing is exquisite. Soon he came to live with me.
It's like a fairy tale, almost.
I notice that he hardly leaves your side. Yes, well, he is blind. At first, I hesitated at dragging him across the world. He doesn't speak English either, does he? He had never left Boginia before we met. I made his presence part of my contract. Maki and I together, or Lamior, together, always. Mr. Ledouce was my new manager.
New?
Yes, from 3 months ago. Then, when I received Mr. Given's invitation to come, I met Mr. Ledouce at my office. He was to be my manager and bodyguard, and as it turned out, my interpreter.
Interpreter? Even though you speak English?
Yes, but we were to visit more places than just here. We had a concert in Japan scheduled after this one. Though I fear that we may have to be cancelled for now.
Was Mr. Ledouce from the Republic of Virginia too?
Well, he was only with me for 3 months. I'm afraid there is much I do not know about him. And now, I shall never know. No one will even tell me why he has died.
I'm sorry. Prosecutor Gavin said we weren't to talk to anyone.
Mr. Ledouce was a talented man. The siren of the ballad. That phrase was his idea, you know. I am happy for him that it has become so well known.
Siren? That's what he meant!
Huh? Apollo?
You are the siren, right, Lamior? That is the meaning of my name in Borginian, yes. It was the name my producer gave me, but why do you ask?
It's very important. I had to know for sure if the siren was you.
What do you mean, important?
I'll tell you! You deserve to know! You run, it wasn't fucking Maki. So your prediction has been crumbling.
Wait, you're saying we're supposed to believe she's still the witness? She's the witness?
Yeah.
This is confirmed because her name means siren?
Yeah, and that's what the two said, is that the siren is the witness.
No, zero chance.
Okay.
The blind person's clearly going to be the witness,
A little bit
bro.
of, stubborn, siren. It turns out that's a very important word in this case.
How?
When we found Mr. Ledouce, he was still alive.
What?
I heard him say something. His last words. Mr. Ledouce, can you hear me?
Desk witness.
I didn't know, Mr. Ledouce. Tell me, who was the witness?
The witness is siren.
Okay.
You said siren. Really?
I was the only one there to hear it. But I'm sure that's what he said!
Mr. Ledouce said that? Ask the witness.
And you're the siren, Lamior. Did you see what happened? Lamior?
Might I ask, are you with the police?
Well, no, I'm a defense attorney.
An attorney? Yet there has been no arrest, yes?
Is that a problem?
Does an attorney not work for a client? If you have no client, you should leave the investigation to the police, I think.
But, Lamiwa,
I'm sorry, but I cannot answer your questions. I'm afraid you lack the authority to ask them.
Why? If she witnessed the crime, why would she tell us?
I believe we are through here.
I believe so. Get out of here. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna go to the stage. Never mind, we don't have to go to the stage. Ah, fuck? I gotta show her the thing. Why didn't you tell me I have to show her the thing, Matt?
Dude, it just slipped my mind.
I cannot believe that, dude. At least, like, be a little bit useful doing these recording sessions, man. The brooch! That reminds me. Does this brooch look familiar to you? My brooch. Yes, well, it may be mine. Yours, Lamior? I was wearing a brooch earlier, you see. I must have lost it.
Well, that explains the brooch we found. It was Lamiwa's.
Thank you. I was wondering whether I dropped it. So this brooch belongs to her. That begs the question.
Is something wrong, Apollo?
What was this brooch doing at the crime scene? Now we gotta leave. Whoa! Who's there now? Ah, it's you. Where were you? Emma? Emma! Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual. You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened. It's all your fault, you know. Oops. Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene.
What do you mean by impossible?
Well, it's gone. Utterly gone.
What's gone?
The body, stupid. What else? Mr. Lutus's body has disappeared.
What?
Maybe this is much like Yufumi's case, actually. Prosecutor Gavin! See, you gave me a German accent. From your vacant stairs, I get that you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Lutus's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Wait the pickle. Wait the pickle. How can you just stand there? We have to start the investigation. There's no need for alarm, fellow detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So, I suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There will be plenty of time to ponder the whys later.
Cadaver.
Yum.
Wanna reach out and grab her. Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find him. I'm glad you're enjoying this. How could Mr. Lutus's body just disappear?
Well, you heard the man. Let's get searching. Hey, I don't know if this is exactly the right time, but
Yes, Darren?
see, Gator's gone missing. It was in the dressing room. Gator? Who's Gator? That's what I call my guitar. You like, man?
Your guitar was stolen? This hasn't been a good day for guitars or guitars. Okay, body first, then guitar. If someone finds the guitar, please bring it to our dressing room.
Gator's like a missing person. Not lost and found, man.
Right. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, actually, let's talk to Emma. Well, this sure is what did he call it? A sausage? No wait, it was a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in this room. Sorry. Not much else I can say. Yeah, it's alright. Top priority now is finding that body. You can pick it up to me later. 10 bags or so of chocolate snackers should do the trick nicely. You should watch your sugar intake, Emma. Maybe you should have some mole.
Mole, mole, mole. Super Smash Brothers mole.
Mole. Can't find my fucking mouse. Okay.
Does something seem different to you, Apollo?
Something is definitely different here.
Let's check it out.
My god, the stage is up.
That stage there must have been lowered before.
That's the tower that Delamio and Prosecutor Gavin was sitting on.
Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder there against the wall?
You called on the ladder!
We could use that to take a look up on top.
Maybe we should get Emma.
What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves.
I'm not so good with heights.
Stop whining and start climbing.
didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got to the top, I felt every one of those 15 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there. We found 2 things that we were looking for and 1 thing we never expected to find.
What the fuck?
The body, guitar in hand, and the penis, Maki Tobaye.
What the fuck?
My god. But that was all a dream. Nothing really happened.
So it's like definitely Darren who did this.
Okay.
Darren like 100% did this. Who else is even left to consider?
That magician you saw, Lamiwa herself, suicide.
This is like the worst case in the history of Ace Attorney.
What are you talking about?
This is like so fucking predictable.
But how did they do it?
This is like, they literally like, you know, this is kind of similar to a circus, and the circus was our worst case in the last series, so we're gonna do the same thing with this fucking shit.
How is this similar to a circus?
Circus, concert.
No,
Circus,
the
concert.
forms of entertainment, sure. But
yeah, it's 2 entertainment storylines, so like, yeah, let's make them all shitty.
But you don't know, you have no idea how these events happened.
Let me think for 5 seconds about it.
I will give you 5 seconds, but I want to finish the investigation right now. Wow. That concert last night sure went south in a hurry.
No kidding. Why did they arrest Maki? Why?
Don't look at me like it's my fault. Maki Tobaye, the blind pianist. Penis. Is arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latouche.
I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible.
I guess I had proof of some kind.
What proof could possibly have had?
Running, Prosecutor Gavin, how did you get in here? What a night, eh? I apologize for being so upset.
Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Maki? Why?
Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all, yet... That was that you say that, given the circumstances, it could have only been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Amira was invited from Burkini as an ambassador of goodwill. Of goodwill, the store, of course. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. That's all the bearers that we want, really. Well, those are circumstances, alright? But what makes Maki the only possible suspect? His forehead. You seem to have forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution. The enemy. Right. I think I like the side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case. Especially not to the defense attorney. What? Did you just say, me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's down at the detention center. He wants to request your services. You mean Maki? Maki wants me?
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Right. Good luck. I'm off to question Lamlior. Right, later. I'm up to this.
Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
You said that already.
Maki, everything's gonna be okay! We're here for you!
Hi. Maybe you could tell me about last night?
Huh?
That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this. A country so far from everything he's ever known.
Maybe Lamiwa can help.
But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck. I'm off to question Lamiwa.
Well, what are we gonna do?
That's, good question. I can't think of anything we can do but to go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow. Alright, how did you think Darren did it? How did you think he first of all, killed somebody when he was performing a concert at that time. 2, also left the scene without anybody seeing him.
So, him performing the concert, I actually think could explain why he fucked up his cue. Maybe he had a stand-in, someone who, like, was supposed to be playing the guitar but then fucked it up.
Like, you think that Clavier would have noticed if his number one bandmate was not next to him.
Possible. I don't really know that part. And he went in there and he shot the guy. Although I'm not so sure that those are actually bullet holes in the wall. I guess they have to be, otherwise the bullets would have been in the body.
Oh, yeah. Also, it's a revolver, so it cannot be in the body. The bullets would definitely go out of the body. It was that close range.
Yeah. How did he do it? So he shoots him, and then he's like, "Okay, I'm out of here." Maybe he hid in the room. Maybe he flew up into the ceiling. Maybe he disappeared with the help of his magician friend. Maybe he was hiding in the guitar case. Hiding in the guitar case because they said, "Oh, you could fit 5 Trucies in there." Well, maybe you could fit 1 Darren. Huh? Maybe that's how you hide. Huh?
Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna solve the. Well, not gonna solve the mystery, but we're gonna go to the first trial then.
Next episode.
So thank you for watching this episode of Age 30. I apologize to make sure to like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah,